All right, big guy. Okay, we're doing a quick video talking about fly masks again. I had a question. Somebody said, that's all great that you can put your fly mask on your horse, but what about a horse that's pretty nervous about that kind of thing? And it just so happens, this guy here can get a little bit nervous about putting his fly mask on. And, you know, one of the prerequisites of getting a fly mask on is be able to control the head. So if I put a little pressure on him, he'll get it up high and he'll get a little nervous and he'll be sort of unhappy and uncomfortable, and it can be dangerous. So if I try again, bring his head down a little more, and he's kind of complying right now. And I think it's because I have this in my hand. So I'm going to put that down, and now I'm going to ask differently. I'll do this, right? So you get his head down, and then if I bring the fly mask up, I sort of mess around, he gets his head back up again. Now he can also get his head up very quickly and he'll shake his head too. If I put a little more pressure on here, he'll do that. And now he's left and I gotta go get him. But the point of showing that, of showing how you can do something that can take a really good horse, which I'll show you in just a second, into something that can be afraid or wanting to get away, like that. So you have to be very careful, and this is just another sort of example of how it's important to be safe around horses, to watch them, to pay attention to them, to understand that they can move, and they can move in any direction they want to, through you if need be. If you're not aware, if you give too much pressure, if you do something that makes them feel unsafe. So anyways, I'm gonna go get him. I'll be right back. Okay, almost. Come on, big guy. Just want a little forward movement. Now I'm just tapping him because he's not sure what I want. I know, I need forward. He's thinking. Hi, can I get forward? There. And over. There. Okay, I think we're back. Okay, so now something to think about with this guy is he wants to eat, he wants to get away. Luke's over there even though he's kind of sleeping and taking it easy. Now, I can probably gently and slowly get his head down and pet him. Now I'm gonna take my time, I'm not gonna really pressure him too much, and I'll just be really nice about it. So if I put more pressure on him, he's gonna wanna bring his head up and he'll try to get away. I don't have a rope on him, I'm asking him to be here with me. I'm not making him be here with me. I have very gentle and light touches on his face and his head. I'll ask again, and I'll just, there. Just those little bits there, like that, allows me to ask him in a very safe way where he might not feel nervous. So I have my fly mask here. I'm just going to put this down for a second because he doesn't like the fly mask very much. But watch this when I bring the halter up. And I'll show it to him, and he'll kind of be ready for that. Try on the other side, because he's actually very good at haltering. So I'll ask him again, and he just puts his nose right in there. So now I have a halter on him. So it's another thing to think about if you want to sort of get them in a different frame of mind, a different way to think, that when they have a rope on them or a halter on them, then they are under control or should be subdued or should understand they're going to go do something or be somewhere. And now when I give pressure, it's no problem at all. He keeps his head down, there's no trouble. So if you have a horse that maybe doesn't really handle having their head put down so well, or controlled, or on top of, or all over. I couldn't really do this at first. He would try to get away. But now with a halter on, he's a little more prepared to do maybe what I ask of him. You know, he doesn't seem to be overly nervous anymore. I'll take the halter off, and that might just be a good first step to getting them to where now I could hopefully do this, because he'll still be in the same frame of mind. So we'll take our fly mask at this point, and I'll just ask him to come over so he brings his head up. This is just a really good example where we can just keep trying gently and slowly. We'll try again. We'll bring the fly mask over, put it over his ears, and I'm putting a little pressure with my arm here because he's lifting up. So I have to push down a little, but I'm going with him a little bit. So I'm not going to trap him, but I am going to ask him to come back to where we started. No pressure. Take his fly mask, and I still have my arm over him. Something to keep in mind, there are flies around. So another safety tip, try to keep your head away, you know. So I'm going to ask him to bring it down a little bit because he's pressuring my arm upwards. So just put a little pressure here, ask him to come down. Put it on and I'm done. Now I won't let him take off on me. I won't let him just leave until I'm ready to let him go. So now we're good. I might ask for one more. Just say, hey, please. He says, no problem. And now I'll let him go back to eat. And that is sort of something to think about, where you might need a tool if they're worried, something that gets them in a different frame of mind. But more or less, what we're trying to get past is their concern or their worry about putting their head down, because it's a vulnerable position to be in. But to do it with us, it should be a safe place. So you just have to be patient and kind and careful about it. And then, you know, they walk off just fine with a good memory or a good feeling from it. And the more and more you do that, the more and more they just get used to it, and you don't have to do that anymore. So it makes it easier for the next time. Anyways, so hopefully that helps a little bit to sort of follow up on the last one. I'll link below about my points about using fly masks and what they're good for, and you know, some more safety tips in there, I think. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. If not, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.